Yeah, I'm gonna edit, but I just hit record, so now we're recording. So,
Oh, okay.
So hey, interwebs.
Hi.
This is Boyd and
Stockley.
And you want to tell them what we're doing?
We're reviewing our 5 favorite games that were announced at E3 this year.
Well, I don't know about you, but a lot of mine were already announced. But
shut the hell up. Weren't they announced at E3?
At a E3, but not like 2014 E3.
Okay.
I mean, some of these.
Well, damn. Okay, so we're talking about our favorite 5 games that are coming, soon to be coming out. They were announced at an E3, just not at 2014, but we're super excited about it.
I know one of yours isn't coming out anytime soon, but...
Look, okay, if you're like me, and you want to finish the saga, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. It will be the closing of the Xehanort saga, which is amazing, which means all questions will finally get answered. Yeah, which means we will finally understand what's going on. We'll understand what the nobodies are about and everything like that.
Do you really think they're going to explain that?
They have to. Too many people are asking for it.
You really think we're going to understand it?
I think what will happen is they'll explain a little bit more about Xehanort, and then they'll introduce the new enemy that will come out in Kingdom Hearts 4 or some remake that they'll end up doing.
Oh yeah, they'll probably do like 10 remakes of every game again before we get number 4.
Well, yeah, they'll probably do 10 more remakes, and of course we'll all go out and buy them, because who doesn't love Square Enix and Disney? You love them. Don't even lie that you don't like them. That is like...
I don't know, well...
One of the best storylines... I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1 has one of the best storylines a game has come out with.
But the, you didn't watch one of my other videos where I kind of trashed Square Enix a little bit.
We're not friends anymore.
No,
I'm just kidding. You'll be my
15
friend.
years.
15? Is it 15?
13 to 14, just about. It's not important.
Yes.
But, well,
anyway, go ahead.
Kingdom Hearts is actually on my list too, so we'll just go ahead and talk some more about that one.
Okay.
I actually am looking forward to it. I like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Chain of Memories, which I beat, and you didn't.
Look! Riku was hard, okay? I gave up after the 50th time. I'm trying to beat him. I got tired of the cards, and I said, screw it, and threw the DS across the room. Sorry, don't care. I know it came out for Game Boy Advance, played it on the DS, threw that crap across the room, because I lost my Game Boy.
Well, I haven't played Birth by Sleep, because I hated the controls.
Birth by Sleep is really good. It explains a lot about how the Keyblades came into being, what the Great Keyblade War was about, and actually shows how some of the characters from the other games ended up getting developed, like Xehanort, well, the Heartless Xehanort and stuff like that. And it actually helps clear up a lot of questions that you have about 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a good play, and it's got a good storyline. Especially when you can play 3 different characters' storylines, and it fills in, it's really amazing.
Well, I never said it was a bad game. It was just, on the PSP, it didn't have that second analog stick, which really made the camera, and it was kind of dark in some places.
Camera was bad, yeah.
But I'm totally playing through it when Kingdom Hearts 2.5 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm really looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. And I never really got into, I started it, but I never got into 358 over pi.
It really
divided by 0.
It wasn't really a lot of fun. It was just a series of mini missions. It really wasn't. It's worth playing. It does answer some questions about what Roxas is and all that.
They put all the cutscenes on 1.5. I haven't watched them yet. I mean, should I just watch the cutscenes? I mean,
just watch the cutscenes, because that's the only reason. Like, in all honesty, like, no offense, Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts, I love you to death, but 365 over 2 point whatever, I can't remember the name of the game. Multiplied and divided by X to equal Y was not one of your better games, but it did answer some questions about who Roxas is and how Axel and Roxas are friends and everything like that in 2. So it does help with that. But if you could just watch the cutscenes, just watch the cutscenes, because that's the only real reason why you're playing it.
What about that DS one that came out, which was like another remake of the original?
Decoded?
Decoded, yeah.
It was just a remake of the first one, and all it did was really change some of the levels up. Like, there's one part where you play through Traverse Town, it goes side-scroll, and you fight the boss side-scroll, and it's really cool. And there's other little things like that they changed up in it, but it really wasn't. All it was somebody hacked Jiminy's journal, and and you're going in to fix the journal because they left you some kind of clue that led to something else to tell you another part of the story, and that's really all it is.
So it didn't really even add anything to it?
It really didn't add anything.
And what was that last one? I bought it, but I never played it. The Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance was really good. It is a completely new story to the Kingdom Hearts
It takes place
line.
after 2.
It takes place after 2. Riku and Sora go through the Keymaster. They try to earn their Keymaster's mark, or the Mark of Mastery. There we go. Sorry, I say that they earn their Keymaster's mark, but they were earning the Mark of Mastery, and it goes through and it has new worlds in it, like the Three Musketeers world. It has Notre Dame from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And you go through and you play that, and it's essentially Riku and Sora on a journey to pretty much, 1, to me, find themselves, and 2, to earn their Mark of Mastery, which I'm not going to give that away if you haven't played it. But the ending is super, super insane.
I'm going to play that.
Wonderful.
I'm playing through 1.5 right now, then 2.5, and then I'm going to play Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah.
So it's a little ways off.
Play Dream Drop Distance before 3 comes out.
Oh yeah.
Play that before 3 comes out.
I just want to. The storyline's just so dang convoluted that I kind of want to like go through it all again.
Before 3 comes out, I'm gonna sit. I'm like gonna dedicate a weekend. I'm gonna play 1 all the way through.
Okay, so
I'll probably be a zombie by Monday. And be like, okay, work. Hi, I'm here.
Are you gonna play through Trains of Memory again?
No. I'm sorry. I want everybody to know this. Fuck Chain of Memories. I hate that game so much. I hate the card battle system. Square Enix, if you are watching this, do not add the card battle system into any more games ever again. It's a bad, bad, bad idea. Don't do it. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's just my theory.
So we spent a lot of time on Kingdom Hearts 3. What's your next one?
Legend of Zelda for Wii U. I have been playing the Zelda games since they first came out way back when. Wasn't born when the first Zelda game... Oh, wait a minute. Nintendo came out in 1985, like 5 days after my birthday, so I was really young when the first Zelda game came out. But once I got older and understood how to hold a controller, I've been playing the Zelda games ever since. I cannot wait. The creator... How do you pronounce the creator's name? The head creator of Zelda?
Miyamoto? Didn't he do it?
Yes. It was either him or his counterpart. Who was this? Okay, these are a bunch of names I don't know how to pronounce, so I'm just going to call them Bill and Steve. Edit that out. Because I don't know how to pronounce their names. They did a press conference and they stated that the main character of the new Zelda Wii U game would possibly not be Link.
Actually, they came out and said that wasn't true.
Yeah, and then they came out and said it wasn't true.
And they
said it was a joke. But I was all excited because I was like, oh, wow, we'll get to play with Zelda. But then they announced that there will be Hyrule Warriors, which you'll get to play with Zelda, Link.
That a long time ago.
Well, I just found out about it.
You do know how the internet works, right?
I do know how the internet works, but I have HughesNet, which is the drug dealer of the internet, which only gives you just a little bit of internet each day because I live in the woods. And it's like, they just hand it out like crack dealers. Like, here's just a little bit of internet. And then you start jonesing for more. And you're like, I need some more internet. And they're like, oh, sorry, you're past your limit today. You can't have more until tomorrow.
Well, as far as the new game goes, do you think it takes place like kind of future or before? Because that weird technology he has with the arrow. I mean, I kind of think like it takes place earlier in the timeline because we've seen weird kind of technology like that before in the games.
True.
But it's like ancient relics almost.
Yeah.
Like I think it was in Twilight Princess, wasn't it?
Yeah, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword.
And Skyward Sword.
Yeah, because they had ancient relics with a little bit more superior technology than that. I'm thinking that this Zelda takes place sometime after Twilight Princess. But I can't be for sure because the Link character that they have looks tweens. Like, he's not a teenager, but he's not a kid. And I'm wondering if it...
Well, I mean, like, all the... Like, 90% of the links are different links, though.
I know, they're all different links, but because of that 3 timeline thing they got, you've got adult
Which
Link,
is BS.
then you've got...
I don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't buy that either. You've got adult Link, and you got kid
I know
Link.
it's official,
and then
but I don't buy it.
It's official, but I don't buy it either. I'm like, you know...
Why is there one where Link lost? I mean, it's just...
Well, because essentially he did lose in one of the games.
Damn Nintendo!
Yeah.
No, there's one where he died. I mean, there's like supposed to be the one where he where he wins, one where he loses, and then like one where he dies.
Because then essentially in the Link game that's in the top of that timeline, I can't remember it because I don't follow that timeline. Link did essentially die in that.
Yeah.
And in technically Majora's Mask, they claim Link is in purgatory. And that's, like there's a...
See, I've heard the rumor that that's a land that where the people shunned the Triforce. Like it was...
I read an article where they said it was purgatory, like Link had died, and he's in purgatory trying to come to grips with what happened and deal with it. And I kind of agree with that more.
I don't know, like I like the one where they've shunned, because apparently, and I gotta go back and check this, but there's no Triforces in that game, like no symbols, no like things on the wall of the Triforce.
But you know what's funny? Because we're talking about Majora's Mask, and I'm going to get back on topic. Have you played A Link Between Worlds?
Yeah.
Majora's Mask is hanging on the wall in his house.
I know.
So I'm like, so is Link dead in this one? Like, is this still in the death timeline?
To me, that kind of like goes against the thing that Link died. So.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out eventually, people.
No, we won't.
But back to, because I'm not savvy with the internet, and I don't have that much internet, Hyrule Warriors I just found out about it 2 days ago from watching all the E3 specials on YouTube. But
I'm not looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to
it.
I'm sorry, I have wanted a Zelda game where you play as Zelda. Sorry, I know Philips made those special games that were on their system. They don't exist.
They don't count.
They don't exist. But I really want to see an authentic Zelda game where you play as Zelda. Sorry, I want that. So I'm excited about Hyrule Warriors.
I played the Dynasty Warriors games, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, I haven't played a lot of them.
But you might be more impressed if it's characters that you like.
It wasn't, it had anything to do with the characters, the gameplay. It was just kind of like, I don't know, like you just ran around hitting stuff, and there was like, it didn't feel like you were hitting stuff.
Isn't that like Call of Duty? You just run around shooting stuff.
I don't like Call of Duty.
I like Call of Duty anyway.
Bring on the homophobic hate comments. I don't like Call of Duty.
I like Call of Duty. You have a bad day at work, you go home, get on Call of Duty, just shoot some stuff, you feel better. I'm just saying.
I don't like games that are like real life. That's why I like BioShock. I play video games to escape real life, not to reenact it. That's why World War II and stuff.
I like that.
Probably why I haven't gotten into Assassin's Creed yet.
So what's one of your games that you look forward to?
Okay,
I've been talking the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Well, we both had Kingdom Hearts, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to get this one out of the way, because I'm really not sure about it, but Yoshi's Woolly World intrigues me. And the reason I'm getting it out of the way first is because I hated Epic Yarn, Kirby's Epic Yarn. That game was bad. Focus. I mean, I'm just really hoping that in this game you can die. I know that sounds terrible, but that was my main problem with Epic Yarn, was you couldn't die. You just went along and you did your...
Hey, that works for me, because I'm bad with controls.
Well, there's no what's the word? Challenge.
Oh.
Can't talk anymore. That's true. I mean, Epic Yarn looked awesome. It looked really cool. I like the visual style. Yoshi's Woolly World kind of expounds upon that. Everything looks like it's like knitted out of yarn, which looks really cool. And if it plays like a standard Yoshi's Island game, not Yoshi's Story, please, I'll be happy with it. But it just remains to be seen if it's going to be more Yoshi or more Kirby Epic Yarn.
Yeah,
so, that's one of mine.
Yeah, I only played a little bit of Epic Yarn, and then another game came out. I was like, okay.
What were you looking for?
Huh?
You just looked at
I was just seeing what else was on the other page. Whoopsies, my bad. I did not play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I played it for maybe 2 minutes, and then another game came out, and I was like, okay, I'm playing that. So, sorry, I don't know nothing about Kirby's Epic Yarn. Anyway, but I am excited about Yoshi's Woolly World. I do want to see what that, because Yoshi's one of my favorite characters from the Mario series, so I really want to see what they do with that.
Absolutely.
What's another one you're excited about?
Going along with Mario, kind of Smash Brothers.
Yes.
I was lucky enough to play it for 4 minutes at Best Buy recently. Stood in line for 2 hours for 4 minutes, with the promise that you would get this coin, this like Smash Brothers coin. And it turns out like you have to pre-order the game, and then you get it when you pick up the game, which was kind of bogus, but I did it anyway.
Retail. It's a bitch.
But I did it anyway. They had us play with the Wiimote, not Wiimote, the Wii U Pro controller, which doesn't really work unless you're given the option to map out the buttons, because it's still going to like the GameCube controls where like A is attack, B is special attack, and then X and Y is jump. But when you're on the GameCube controller, you're used to where those are.
Yeah.
But the Wii Pro, they're over like. You know where they are.
Yeah.
So every time I tried to jump, I was starting up a special attack because I was a little Mac, and it was just really confusing.
Wow.
I got just for a few minutes while I was in line, they let us play with the 3DS version, and it's okay. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I still pre-ordered it so I could get another coin, but.
So wait a minute, they're putting the Smash Brothers on 3DS too?
Internet. You really need to get on this.
Okay, I didn't know that. Like I said,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I live in the woods.
I
either get all my information from magazines or the 30-minute or the hour lunch I have at work so I can watch YouTube. Okay.
The 3DS version comes out in October, and then the Wii U one comes out in December, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's
well, that'd be the first time they put Smash Brothers on a handheld, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. Will you be able to transfer like?
No, from what I understand, there's no cross connectivity.
Oh,
in fact, the 3DS will have like some levels that the Wii U doesn't, and the Wii and vice versa. The only real thing, the game looks great. It plays great. It's everyone's talking good about it. Some people are saying that the 3DS version is too small to really be fun. Mm-hmm. The only thing I have to say is put Ness in it. You hear me, Nintendo? Announce him, and then I'll be fine. You're killing me, because that's my boy. Who was your character?
My character was Sheik.
Yeah, she's announced. But she's not part of Zelda in this one. She's her own separate character.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
They split up Zelda and Sheik and Samus and Zero Suit Samus.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're their own separate characters in this one.
That's really cool. I'm excited now.
Okay.
I was excited before, but now I'm really excited. Because I hated when you played Zelda and Sheik in the old one. Mm-hmm. You had to mash a special code, and she'd turn to Sheik, and then after a while, she'd go back to Zelda, and I'm sorry, but Zelda was a weak character in that game. Like, you couldn't do much with her, so...
Bring on the hate comments.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Bring on the hate comments.
I didn't really care for either one. Although, I will admit, I got my butt handed to me by a guy playing as Sheik once. Like,
oh, man.
It was like this little local small-town tournament thing, and... I couldn't even lay a hit on him. It was insane. He was... Okay, so what you got?
Let's see.
There's nothing on the page.
I'm sorry. I thought you wrote back there, man. Okay, Mass Effect 4.
Mass Effect 4 is on my list, too. I know they announced it at this E3, so this actually kind of does go along with what you said originally.
I got something right.
I think there was a video. I actually haven't watched it yet. And you haven't seen anything about it either. Mm-hmm. You literally just saw it 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I literally just saw it 2 seconds ago on the list.
So that's something we're going to have to look up here in a second.
Oh, yeah.
When we're done, we'll have to look up whatever the announcement was.
Totally.
I don't know, I don't think they've announced anything about it other than the fact that it exists. But do you want Shepard back?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry you can't have Mass Effect without Shepard. Especially, female Shepard. I always played as female Shepard because I'm Fem Shep. Yep. I gotta have Fem Shep back. I'm sorry. If it has a new person, just put, little things about Shepard in there, so it keeps going along with it. That's just me, though. I haven't seen anything about it. When I watched the stuff on YouTube, I didn't see where anybody had said anything that they were excited about Mass Effect or anything like that. They said that there was mention of Mass Effect and that they were going to continue it out, and I was excited about that, but nobody really had any information on it. They didn't have any screenshots or gameplay on it, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. That's the thing about me.
Because I thought 3 was the ending.
I thought that was going to be it, and I really don't see how they can do more after the way 3 ended.
True. So you never know. It could be like Kingdom Hearts 3 is the end of the Xehanort saga, but it starts a whole other saga.
Let's not get back into Kingdom Hearts again.
No, we're not getting back into Kingdom Hearts. I'm
so long on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's on mine, and there went my phone. I should have put it on silent.
That's okay.
But
I have R2D. I have R2D2 on my phone. He'll start snipping in a minute, probably.
Probably.
Anyway.
Okay.
Another game?
Arkham Knight.
Joker's dead. Scarecrow takes over.
Looks really cool. I'm excited about the driving aspect with the Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
That one's on your list too, isn't it?
Yeah, Batman Arkham Knight is on my list. Unfortunately, I just know Joker's dead. I have not played through Origins yet, completely.
Origins I mean, it's the weakest of all of them, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's because it wasn't done by Rocksteady, the one that did the other two.
Oh, man.
It's fine. It's good. I just kind of went through the story really quickly because nothing in it really kind of captured me. But it's none of the other games really. I 100% it either. Like the Riddler trophies and all the little secret crap you can get. A game really has to like just grab me by the nuts to get me to do something like that. Like Pikmin, like the Pikmin series.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Pikmin. Oh, I wish Pikmin 4 had been announced. But it's probably going to be another 10 years before we get that one.
It'll be a while before we get another Pikmin. That's a great game. Series. If y'all haven't played Pikmin yet, go play it. Yeah.
Super duper fun.
I need to quit cussing, but super fun.
I don't care.
Yeah, you can just put a censor bar over my mouth and edit
I'm not that. Like, I hit record. That's as technical as I can get.
No, seriously, you do need to edit that out though for me.
All right. I'll try.
Just go beep or put a bleep.
I'll try. But okay, if you hear stuff, my stomach is growling, and I apologize. I hope that the video is not recording it. I hope that they're not loud enough that the mic gets it. Anyway, back to Arkham. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. Mainly just because it's really the only DC thing I like anymore. I used to be such a big DC fan, and then they just really... I'm so bitter now. After the New 52 and Man of Shit. I
have not... I will say this, I've only read a few of the 52. Some of the storylines, little sketchy. Still kind of fun to read. I still love DC. Batman's my favorite superhero. Sorry. And I still like The Flash. He's my second favorite. So I'm sorry.
It looks so stupid now, though, with that chin guard thing.
What, in the TV show that's coming out?
No, in the comics.
Oh, it's in the comics too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I
haven't read any in the new Flash comics, but I didn't know the chin guard was in there. I mean, that would help though. If you're running, you fall like me, you skid your shot.
It just looks silly.
I'm just joking.
It's so silly.
But, yeah. Anyway. On to the next one. One of my favorite games that came out a couple years ago, Tomb Raider, when they rebooted it. That was an amazing game. They just announced, well, I don't know if they just announced it. Yeah, they did. They just announced it at this E3. Rise of Tomb Raider. I am so excited. If you have not played the new Tomb Raider game, you should play it. The gameplay is amazing. The storyline is amazing. I love how they do the cutscenes, like you'll be playing. And then, like, you don't know it, but all of a sudden you're in a cutscene. And you're playing through the cutscene, and then it just rolls right back out. It's like seamless.
Yeah, I haven't
played
the new one yet, or the last one that came out. I've never been a fan of Tomb Raider, so I was just kind of like, maybe I'll get to it at some point.
Even if you're not a fan of Tomb Raider, it's got an amazing storyline to it, amazing gameplay. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Can't wait for that one to come out. Because I'm like, yeah.
And I think the only thing I have left on mine is... Oh, no, that's actually on my whole list.
That's your whole list?
That's my whole list. Because
Rise of Tomb Raider was that, but I think the main ones I'm excited about, Kingdom Hearts 3, Batman Arkham Knight, Rise of Tomb Raider, Hyrule Warriors, and Legend of Zelda. Those are my 5.
Yeah, I think those, hopefully, those are all...
And Mass Effect, I gotta add one more Mass Effect.
That makes it 6.
That makes it
now
6. I don't care.
You have to take one off now.
No, I'm breaking the rules. I'm adding one and making 6.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to fight you. You're going to kick my ass.
Yep, I will.
Okay, well, I guess that's our list, even if some of us broke the rules.
Yep.
And
rules were made to be broken, except the ones that law enforcement have, like that you shouldn't break. Don't break those. You don't need to be in jail. Okay, don't break those rules. But other rules like this, when you're supposed to pick 5 and pick 6, go ahead and break that. Who cares?
I think what we really need to take away from this is that you really, really need to learn how to use the internet.
Yes, I do need to learn. I do know how to use the internet. It's the fact that I have HughesNet internet, and I only get X amount of megabytes a day, and I live in the woods, and and that's what I need to fix.
Fair enough.
It's because HughesNet is the crack dealer of the internet. They give you little hits a day.
I have AT&T, and I like it. So if AT&T wants to give me some money, your bill's going up.
My bill's going up.
You just like completely bashed your internet provider, so it's.
I'm sorry, like HughesNet. I'm sorry, but y'all gotta get on the ball. Like 200 megabytes. Like I had to bring my Wii U to my friend's house just to do the system updates because I only get like 200 megabytes a day. And I had to come to my friend's house because I can only get unlimited between 2 and 7 a.m. in the morning, and I gotta work. So, I mean, y'all need to up the ante and lower the prices. So, like, if I got more, I'd probably, for a decent price, I would probably pay to get that extra special internet. But it's expensive, and I don't have money like that.
All right, well, I guess we're going to sign off here. So, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.